Hello, folks. Here we are cooking with Jesse's at Jesse's Wisconsin Lifestyle. So, today we are going to be making a barbacoa in the slow cooker. For my recipe, I will be using tenderloin roast. And just to give a heads up, this is about 3 pounds. Also, I will be using 2 tomatoes, 1 onion, and also chicken bouillon, 1 liter square. For my recipe also, as you probably know, I like to use these baggies because it is a little more like hygiene and cleaning purposes. So I recommend them 100%. I also got my chile guajillo and chile negro over here on the side. So here we are, slow cooking at Jesse's Wisconsin Lifestyle. We'll be continuing. So once you get your baggies like this out of your Reynolds kitchen, it is a baggie like this, guys. You just take it out. It's going to be very big, so it is multi-purposes for anything you want. You can make it turkey, you can make it roast beef, you can also make your slow cooking products. See? From here, we're gonna take it into our pot over here. And that's the way these baggies are used, just to give a heads up, okay? Once your baggies are in, we're gonna start chopping our tomatoes and also my onions. So we can put this away. We got our meat over here. And here we are. It's my onion. It's already washed. The way I do it myself, I like to do very thin slices of onion. So my meat is gonna be laying down on these onions. I'm gonna make like a bed for the onions. The way I do it is pretty simple. It's just slicing onions, people. And then we'll put it in the pot. I just want to make sure that you guys see it over here. So we're just making a bed of onion on the bottom of your pot, cooking pot. My tomatoes already washed as well. So for this purpose, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with my 2 tomatoes. And here we are. Then just put them in the pot along with your onions. We are gonna go ahead and do the next one. Here we are. So just to give a heads up, once you got that tomato and tomato in there, I got 4 guajillo chilies, and I'm just gonna put them in there. I also have 4 black peppers, and I'm gonna just put them in there as well. At this point, you can definitely get your chicken bouillon and just put it in there. And also, I will be using bay leaves. So bay leaves, you wanna do about this much. Those are gonna be the flavors. At this point, we're gonna go ahead and do the meat. As you can see, I got 3 pounds. 3-pound meat, see? And then we just put it in there. And this is how our barbacoa is gonna be played out. And as you can see, my spices, I usually keep on these Nescafe jars. I like always to recycle my jars because I like to keep everything in place. I want to say that I like to definitely keep everything in place. So this is cinnamon. Just put a little bit of cinnamon to your meat. You see how much I put in there. You guys already saw that I got some bay leaves already too. Now we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of cumin. Cumin, we're gonna go ahead and do this much, okay? This is about 1 spoon. Once everything is in there, obviously you wanna make sure that everything will be good and in place before you close your barbacoa. All right, I will be putting a pomodoro. As you guys can see, I canned this food back in 2018. It's still good, it's still good. I'm gonna pour one of these jars in there. Use 3 little jars like this for my, instead of water, I'm just gonna put that in. And now it's time for us to let this bagger over here sit for about, I would say about 3 to 4 hours. As you can see, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 little black pepper like this. You just put it in there. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and tie up my baggie just to make sure that everything is good and all the flavors are going to marinate in there. That is one of the good things about slow cooking. You can just let it sit. Get your little pot right there, and that's all you do. That's all you do, really. So this is our crock pot. I put it on high. We'll be back in about 3 hours and see how it is, okay? Juicy that is. Check this out. You can make some really good tacos of barbacoa. You can get a little bit of pico de gallo and cheese. It smells so good. So this is a recipe for barbacoa in the slow cooker. And see the meat, how tender that is? So if you work, just like I do, work a lot, I recommend that you can do your barbacoa overnight like this.